Let's go ahead and get into it. We have a fire show with a fire guest. This dude has his own channel on YouTube. He also has his own site. He is a writer. Make sure you guys check out planetraiders.com. You guys seen him on a few shows. Shout out to OLV Network. He's been on there. He's been chopping up with our guy Wasted. But let me go ahead and bring out none other than Big Mike Raider in the building. What's good, Mike?
Man, what's going on?
Good to see y'all, man. Thanks for having me on the channel. It's been a long time coming, man. Thanks for having me once again. Let's get into it, man. We got some things to talk about.
So let's go ahead and kick things off with Christian Wilkins injury update. All right. Mitch Renz broke a story saying that it looks like Christian Wilkins is going to need another surgery. Now, whether it's true or not, that's the thing that we kind of have to figure out, and nothing's going to be publicly said by the Raiders organization probably anytime soon. There's some conflicting stories. I know you said it on Twitter, Ron, that there's some things are conflicting. I did a little digging. Pauline actually put out a story back in April of this year, right before the draft. He mentioned that there's been serious concern over Christian Wilkins' foot injury, right?
Yeah.
He put out the story basically just talking about the draft, how the Raiders could possibly go after Mason Graham because of that injury. Chris Wilkins underwent surgery to repair a Jones fracture he suffered in Week 5 that was placed on the injury reserve. Missing the remainder of the season, he may need to have an additional procedure on the foot. And sources tell me Wilkins committed a significant portion of the 2025.
And that was in when?
That was April 24th.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's had to clarify that.
Now, we don't know whether he's already done the surgery and he's just rehabbing it, or he needs a surgery. And from what I've heard out there, and again, this part is the rumor part, is that the Raiders are kind of pushing for him to get that surgery, and he's very reluctant. He's very reluctant on doing so because he kind of wants to play on that injury.
So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, right? You go out there and you play, then now you're risking injury. Now you're risking your career. Let's just be honest, right? Those foot injuries, those last a lot longer for a guy who's about 300 pounds, pushing off with that kind of power that he's pushing off with. It's going to be difficult for him to kind of overcome that. And there's the second side. If he doesn't play, then we're now as fans, we're like, yo, bro, we paid you X amount of money. You know, even when we did pay you last year, it was looked at as not a good contract, right? That's what a lot of the experts said, that this contract wasn't a good contract. I would say, yo, sit it out. You know, the critics are going to say what they're going to say regardless, but we're going to need you when you're healthy. You're not worth a damn if you're going to be out there at 40, 50%. The get off is not going to be there. The power is not going to be there. You're not going to be that fringe pro bowler type D tackle that we're going to need.
Honestly, man, from what I heard, this is from just going around the sources. This is why I said on X, this is like confusing. So you hear that from Mitch, right? And, you know, people, you can say what you want about Mitch. Everybody in the comments, it is what it is. We done had him on the show, and I've spoken to him as well on some other things. He's not just going to put that out there to put that out there, bro. He's just not going to do that. Right. I'm just be honest with you, bro. So all of y'all can have y'all personal feelings about whatever it is, but he's not going to just say what he said, knowing how big that story will be, just to bullshit y'all. So he got to know something. But only in that standpoint, on the other side of it, from other people I'm talking to, I hear that, the screw in there got broke in the foot because he tried to come back too soon, but he should be ready by week 1. This is what people are saying, right? This is what I'm hearing from the other side. But in all that, in the gray area, in the middle is where I lie. And what Mike is saying right now, he's not going to be right this year, bro. Regardless of whatever side you want to go, he's going to be ready for week 1. Because if you're telling me you think he's going to be ready for week 1, as it stands right now, it don't look like he's going to get much of a training camp. And we know, right, for a 300-pound man to not be conditioning, to not be out there getting physicality reps, during training camp, it's going to take a long time for him to come back and be how he's supposed to be, right?
Exactly.
He can come back, right, with no training camp, and everybody, you can sit there and say, oh, he's a veteran. I'm not worried about it. Dog, he's 300 plus pounds, not conditioning, not working out. You feel what I'm saying? He's going to come back. It's going to take until like damn near week 7